It was fucked up.
If you are serious about what protein you use, then use what Jersey Jay-Z uses. Equip Foods Protein. Order yours now at equipfoods.com and use the promo code JerseyJZ for a special discount.
Zapata here, and Gregg Valentino is back from the dead. Greg, you had an adventure in Greece. How you doing, my friend?
Joe, I'm not sure if I'm back from the dead or not. I think I'm alive. I'm not sure.
What happened, my friend?
Joe, I could go into the longest story. Dave Palumbo helped me. I had to call him from out there. It's like a really, really long story. A lot of shit happened. I was fucked, bro. And I got videos and pictures, and I'll have to put them up. I haven't even taken them off the phone yet. What happened? What really started everything was I trained. I left on a Monday, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And that Sunday night before I left, I figured, okay, I'm gonna train really fucking hard because I don't like to train when I'm away, and just in case I do have to train, I'll have already trained really hard. So I fucking went and I did legs, and I don't fuck around when I do legs, right? Okay. And I train them so fucking hard. I mean, I train them like an animal, right? Now, when I get home, I'm like, oh boy, at least I don't have to train legs I'll take a good week off, let them recuperate and everything. The next day, they're real sore, really, really sore from working out. Now,
you're getting on a plane next day.
Right, but the thing is, before I went on a plane, they were really sore from training, right?
Okay. Yes.
So now you have to understand something. Joe, because you're close to me, that I've been going to physical therapy. I've been going to physical therapy with the best physical therapist, and he's been working on my legs because I've been having trouble with my legs, because they train them really hard.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a little life lesson in a moment, but I train them really hard, right? So now my physical therapist told me, listen, you got to stop doing like any kind of like squats or leg press or pressing motions, because your joints are getting older. And no matter how good you think you are, and no matter how good a shape you think you're in, you're still 66 years old and you have the joints of a 66-year-old man. And he said, because you train so hard, he said, you have degradation, and it's degraded your muscles, your fucking kneecap shit, even ligaments and all that. So I'm thinking, yeah, and I don't listen to him. And he tells me, you know what you do? Ride the bike instead. So I'm like, I ain't riding no fucking bike. I'm not gonna sit there like these assholes in the gym. I'm not doing that shit. So I still worked out, I still do the same workout.
Train your legs heavy.
Right, and he's been warning me because every time I go in there, sometimes I can't get up. When I get up, I walk with a limp a little bit, And my physical therapist has been saying, "Listen, I'm telling you," and this guy's really good. I know he's really good. Otherwise, I wouldn't go to him. And he's this giant fucking Asian guy. He's like fucking like 6'3", 6'4" Asian, And he tells me your right leg is worse than your left. Both of them have arthritis. And I'm like, arthritis, arthritis. I train fucking every week. I don't miss legs. Look at my legs. I'm, naturally they're jacked. They're fucking, I have legs of a pro bodybuilder. You know what I mean? They're straight. I don't care what that means. He goes, that means nothing. He said, you have arthritis. And I'm thinking, like, look, arthritis is for an old man and shit. Fuck this shit. So I still do. I yes him, and I still do my other thing, right? So now, bring me to that day. I train really hard. Next day, I'm sore. I get up in a plane, and because the fucking plane, we got to fly to France, right?
Okay.
That's like 9 hour and change hours. In France, we were at the island of Crete.
Crete,
correct. Right? Which is Greece. As you fucking momos out there that don't know, it's Greece. So I go out there and I get to the island. By the time we got to the island of Crete, I can no longer walk off the plane. I
So
can't
you
walk.
can't walk at all.
No, right. No compression socks. Never even thought about that shit again. Compression socks. If I see like an old man sitting in the park with shorts on and compression socks, I don't think what am I gonna? Why would I wear that shit?
So how do you get off the plane?
Meanwhile, my daughter does MMA and all that shit, and she
Okay.
goes to me, you fucking asshole, you should have wore compression socks. She goes, I'll give you mine. And I go, well, hey, what do you do? What do you mean you do? You have compression socks? And she's like, yeah, of course, because she's an athlete. And I never thought of it. I think that's old man shit. Anyway, so I can't get in. They did get me to the hotel. Joe, I'm in a
You couldn't get out of the
wheelchair.
plane. You couldn't walk out of the
Joe, wheelchair, Joe. Joe, I swear to God, listen to me. I have the video stuff to prove it. People were like, fucking, holy shit, this jack fucking dude. And I'm in a wheelchair, like Ronnie Coleman. And I'm sitting there, and my girlfriend goes, right? So we're all fucked up, they bring me into the hotel room. They have to carry me basically into the hotel room.
Okay.
Now it's nighttime. We get there. I sleep. The next morning, I could walk a little teeny bit.
Okay.
Now I'm in fucking paradise. I took videos, you fucking momos. I'll put them up. I haven't pulled them off the phone yet.
Now, what's hurting you when you're trying to walk? Your knees or your
Just the whole fucking Joe. It's like it moves. The knees hurt, but it's more like, see, that's why I kept saying to Erwin, who is my
there's
he's the
something else
giant,
going on.
the Asian guy. I'm saying there's something else going on, bro, because it's the knees. It's not just the knees. It's more like on the side and the hamstrings.
Okay.
And me and Lee Priest both have the same thing. Lee's always telling me about his fucking, his he's got that what do you call it? The fucking sciatica. And I always say, oh yeah, it's my sciatica too, because I get the same thing. I get this like trigger point right here where my ass is and my hamstrings, right where they meet. There's a trigger, like you can touch it and it's like sore. And if I push on it, I feel a whole hamstring, into this. So sometimes the hamstring, sometimes it's the front of the shin, and the calf and all that. But anyway, so I get to walk a little bit, right? My mother-in-law's there, my ex-mother-in-law, but she's not my girlfriend's mother, my ex-mother-in-law, the one I told you who was
Your
from the
ex.
Hamburgs. Yes, my
Not Andre. Not
no,
Andre.
not Andre the Giant. No.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
She's this little German woman who, she was my ex-wife's mother, right?
Okay. Gotcha.
That's my daughter's her grandmother. So, and she's 90 and she walks fucking marathons, right? This is true story. She walks marathons, and I'm taking care of her. Meanwhile, I can't walk, and she wants to walk around, and we're in paradise, Joe. It's a fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Clear water, what I mean? It's the fucking, it's Greece, bro. It's where,
Greece,
Mamma Mia. That's where the shit was, like the movie with the chicks love to fucking masturbate to that shit. So we're over there, and she's going to me. I see her rubbing her fucking knee, her one knee too, right? Just kind of rubbing it softly, and it goes, "Man, your knee hurts too, huh?" And she goes, "Yes, because she has a German accent, and she goes to me, "You have to remember something." And I'm gonna do a whole video about this, gonna go a little more in depth, but I want you guys to listen to what she had to say. It's the most fucking, seriously, this is serious now. What she said was really, Dave Palumbo has talked similar stuff about this, but she said to me, she goes, you have to remember, I was an athlete, she told me, and she's still an athlete, and she walks in marathons. She doesn't run, but she does marathons. And this woman did the high wire, right? And she's in a book. There's a book out about her and these four other women. There were 5 women who were like the trapeze. They used to do the flying trapeze.
Okay, yes.
And back in Hitler's days, she's got shrapnel in her one eye from when they were bombing Hitler and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was orphaned on the street, like hidden fucking sewer drains and shit. It was fucking crazy. And that's how she met, my girlfriend's my ex-wife. That's how she met her father, right? He was black, and he was like one of the first like black, like big high up in the Navy, in the American Navy. He was a high up officer. Anyway, so they met, and they spoke the language of love. But anyway, she goes to me, listen to me. When you exercise, it helps you stay young. It keeps your muscles young and youthful. And she says it helps your organs function because she eats really good. This fucking woman, like, she used to take Metamucil every day back when I know her since she's like 40 years old. Remember, I was with her daughter very young.
Mhm.
And now she's fucking 90. So she goes to me, but you got to remember one thing. When you're an athlete, you wear out your tendons, your ligaments,
Mhm.
all those things. She goes, it's inevitable. She goes, the human body's not made to be old and be doing the kind of exercises that you, meaning me, are doing. She said, even myself, I still walk. She goes, I don't have what you have. She said, but you're still pounding away, and 50 plus 60 years of pounding away. She said, eventually, I don't care who you are or what condition you're in, you're going to have injuries. Because I'm looking at these fat fucking, I'm in paradise, bro. And I'm looking at fat slob men and fat slob women with blue veins and shit. And they're walking fine. And here's Mr. Bodybuilder, can't even walk. And, they wound up getting me crutches. Where's my fucking crutches? Anyway, they wound up getting me crutches, Joe, right?
Oh my God.
And I'm out there in fucking crutches. So this is like the second day. So I'm letting what she said to me. She's like, listen, you have to fucking adapt. You have to change. You can't just keep pounding away like this. I don't care
Father
who you
time is
are,
undefeated.
what
Father time is
steroids.
undefeated.
Right, Father Time is undefeated, 100%. I don't care what steroids you use. I don't care what fucking peptides you
Peptides you
fucking
use,
do.
you can't.
I don't care how much you fucking squat, bench press, deadlift. It's not going to be forever. Like John Romano once said, I don't lift weights to be healthy. I lift weights to be built. So now this is the second day I'm out there, right? So I'm walking around with her, all fucking day and shit because, my daughter and all the rest of the crew, they're all up doing like quadding and fucking seeing all this shit.
And doing pictures and all that stuff.
Right. So the next day, I'm feeling slightly a little bit better again. So now I'm kind of walking without the crutches a little bit. And they had this dinner for, my daughter and everything. It's like they don't stop. The Greeks over there, they don't fucking stop. So next day, we're out there and we're fucking at this big fucking boo-ha, you know what I mean, for the wedding, pre-wedding and shit. And it's getting late and I'm fucking dead weird chairs. You know what I mean? They sunk in and shit and and they're playing that fucking Greek music and shit. No offense if any of you people are Greek. I don't mean it offensively, but that fucking music sucks. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this shit. And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but went to bed. And the next morning is the day of the wedding. And that day, I woke up and I could not even walk to the bathroom. I mean, I couldn't crawl. Forget crawling because you would be on your knees. I could not walk to the bedroom. They had to help me up and everything like that. My girlfriend, everybody. So now I have to go to my daughter. Now my daughter's at one house, you know what I mean? So I gotta go there. They're in this fucking, her mother rented out this like fucking villa. I mean, I can't even.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't even tell you people what it was like. It was like fucking, like an orchard. It was like the most beautiful
Yeah.
fucking thing you ever seen. But I can't now. I'm on fire. I'm dripping sweat. And her husband's there and he's trying to help me. They put that fucking hemp shit, that pot fucking CBD, what is
Yeah.
plus fucking
CBD
shit
oil. Yep.
on my fucking leg. And all it did was put me on fire. It felt like it dipped my leg on fire. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I have sweat dripping down here. Now my
And
daughter,
you gotta walk Gina down the aisle.
right, I gotta walk her down the aisle.
Okay.
And my daughter's already like a fucking maniac. She'll knock a dude out. She's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And, she's like, well, you better be able to walk me down that aisle. And I'm like, don't worry about it. No matter what happens, I'll be walking you down that aisle. So now
Okay.
we get to the venue and I'm like this because the venue is to get married outdoors and the venue is huge. And it's the most beautiful place on like the island of Crete.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, you fucking momos out there watching this, your girlfriends you would stroke your dick. Your girlfriends would love you if you took it to this place. They like, I can't, the scenery was like from movies. I can't even begin to tell you. But the problem is,
Though you gotta walk her to the
the
altar, and that's
bathroom's
probably like a
half a
mile
mile.
long.
Dude, Joe, you hit the nail on the head. The fucking bathroom's a half mile that way. I gotta pee. I'm on so many fucking. I'm taking painkillers and I'm fucking taking, I'm taking
Tylenol.
ephedrins and everything else like that, bro. I even took an ephedrine with like my brother had Adderall, so I'm fucking taking an Adderall with an ephedrine. I'm like trying to take all these things. I'm gulping fucking monster drinks just to have the energy because I'm countering all of and I know I didn't take any fucking what do you call it, opioid shit. I don't want to touch that shit. But I'm pounding in leaves and Tylenol,
Tylenol.
which I don't look. This is the fucking Tylenol I got out there. It's a what is it? This is what it's called right there. This is the fucking. Now I can tell you all about that shit, right? This is Tylenol. It's a fucking wafer, Joe. It's 1,000 milligrams. I can't open it now. Look, it's a fucking wafer. It's like, look, it's like Holy Communion.
Jesus Christ.
You have to put this in water. It gets effervescent. You know, opens up like this. I'm taking all this shit, so I'm trying to take energy shit to like counter that. So it's making me like also, you know, this shit bubble hits you, and you're like, oh no, you know. I can't tell you how many anti-diarrheas, so I wouldn't have to shit, but the pissing. So now I have to go to the bathroom, and they're setting up the venue. Here's over this fucking a football field away is where the marriage thing is going to be, right on the ocean.
On the ocean.
Right?
Okay.
And the bathrooms are a football fucking field away. And then there's another level on top of this mountain where they're going to eat and have the whole ceremony. You know, the fucking Greek shit. You know what I mean? All that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to go to the bathroom. And it's taking us too much fucking time. And I'm going, please, God, please, Christ, help me, please. I told my girlfriend, I'm going to piss maybe behind one of those fucking trees. Like, this is beautiful, like fucking apricot trees and shit like that, you know? And it's in heaven. And I'm like, I'll pee right behind it. They won't know. And everybody's like, no, don't do that. Because first of all, if they ever find out, I'm done. Second of all, if my daughter finds out, I'd be really done. She'll kill me.
You would probably do it, and the priest would be standing there, you know.
Yo, it was either that or piss my pants. And look, I got a fucking cold sore on my fucking lip from being so run down. Anyway, so now I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go. It's bad, and it's really bad. And my ex-wife's husband, right? My sister's my daughter's stepfather goes to me, bro. Let's go. You know what? There's these fucking. We haven't had an outdoor bar. They have an outdoor bar, right? And they got the fucking guys over there who's bringing like big cases of like this fucking. I don't know what else. It's this fucking Greek fucking like it's a moonshine, some Greek moonshine. I don't know the name of it. It's written on one of these fucking.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. My girlfriend's taking a nap, but I don't know where the hell she put anything. The house is a mess.
Yeah, I know what it is.
So he goes, well, as soon as that guy puts that fucking what do you call it, hand truck, you know, the dolly. As soon as he puts that down, I'm gonna grab it. You jump on top of it, and I'll wheel you 100 yards to the fucking. So he goes, all right, go. And my girlfriend grabs the fucking dolly. I jump on top of it, and he pushes it while my girlfriend's running alongside, hold it so I don't fall off. Now I'm in a suit and tie, and I'm like tilted like this, being wheeled on a dolly. There's a fucking video of it, right? Now, the whole wedding party, and people are like, what the fuck? You know, there's people coming to the wedding. They're like, what the? It look like a clown show. But I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. I can't, you know, and I'm going to fucking pee. Dude, he had to carry me into the bathroom, basically unzip my fucking pants. I told him, no, I don't need you to hold the dick. You know what I'm saying? So you can compare with my ex-wife. But he helped me fucking pee, bro. If it wasn't for Rob, if you're watching, I love you, bro. If it wasn't for him, I'm telling you, I would have either pissed my pants or I would have had to fucking pee behind one of the trees. So finally, when we're done, now remember, it's like a football, more than a football field away, right? And he's running with a dolly. My girlfriend's kind of running with him, holding it. And all, you know, we see my ex-wife standing up at the top of the hill. Beautiful garden, you know, fucking the trees and the ocean, giant ocean in the background. Like, again, I'm going to make a video.
Send the pictures, yep.
And you see my fucking daughter with the fucking wedding gown on going, where the fuck is he? And my wife's like, he's coming. And she goes to Rob, hurry, like this. And I'm on the fucking thing and I'm saying Hail Marys because if I didn't want my daughter to like freak. I could have sworn my daughter would have thrown a fucking hissy fit and fucking hit me on the head with the fucking dolly. But thank God she's like, get off the fucking dolly and let's go. So I'm like, thank you, Rob. So I got off the dolly, right? They helped me over to her. My daughter holds me up. And we walk down the fucking aisle, right?
Okay.
Right, and I'm dripping sweat, and then I have to kiss. You know, you raise the thing. You kiss the bride, and then I go and I plop down in the seat because I can't walk, and I realized I'm sitting in the wrong seat. I'm sitting on the side of, their side. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So now I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm sitting with the Greeks. And they're all looking at me like, So Rob comes back over, grabs me, carries me over to the fucking, our side, plops me down. Bro, you have no idea. And I'm sitting
Oh,
there going, Jesus, God, you really got some sense of humor. You must really, really hate me, I told you, I always say that I once talked to God and I had a conversation with him, right? And I said to him, God, I'm a good man. I do all your bidding. I follow your will. I try to live my life the way you say to live my life. And I just don't know. What is it? And God replied, Greg, I got to tell you something. You are a good man and you do follow the rules and you follow my will. But there's something about you that just fucking pisses me off. And I said, God, now I know what you mean. And you have no idea, Joe. I sat there while everybody else is eating, and I felt like fucking Stephen Hawking. Then MC squared equals 5. I'm sitting there like this, and my girlfriend's like, everybody's coming over to me. You all right? I'm like, I'm fine. Don't mind me. I'm Stephen Hawking. And now it's time to run out with the bride. Like when
oh
and
no.
here they are, and the bride. I'm supposed to run out with my daughter, and Rob comes over to me. And I told him I can't do it, bro. I can't. You gotta run out for me. So he runs out, and now it's and then calls me up, like comes off the fucking stage, carries me up to the stage to do the first dance with my daughter, right?
Oh God.
Father and daughter, father and bride do the first dance. So I'm over there and I'm doing the first dance, and my daughter's like, has it been 30 seconds yet? And I go, yeah, I think so. And she goes, all right, good, get out of here now. So, Rob has to come in and take me. Bro, it was the worst fucking thing. I just laid there like Stephen Hawking's, and they're giving me all this fucking food and shit like that. And I'm like, I can't eat, I'm going to shit, or I feel sick from all the fucking pills I
Now
take.
you went to the hospital in Greece too, correct?
Yeah, where is it? Right
Where's your
here.
thing?
I
Where's your
just
thing?
showed it to you. Where the fuck is it? Hey, where's the great fucking thing that dropping on the floor? I just showed it to you before we.
I know you went to Greece hospital. You went to 3 hospitals.
Oh, Joe. Look.
There's your look. Go ahead. Show the band. Go ahead.
There's the
There's the
band right
band.
there. Look, wait, where
There's
is
his
it?
hospital band from Greece.
There it is. Can you guys see that? It's from Greece. You can see it's in Greek. Okay. Now, I got 2 others here because it was in the hospital last night, too. 1, 2. Okay. Now, listen. I'm better. I'm better. But listen, when I went to the Greek hospital, they're like, oh, man, you're fucked, right? I get in there. And I look, and me and my girlfriend were like fucking, my cousin Vinny sitting there. We're like arguing about every little fucking thing. Like, look at the people here, we got to get the fuck. I'm looking, and there's like a fucking donkey salesman or something like sitting there. They're all like, like all fucking like really old Greek people,
Yeah.
like, that, you know what I mean? Like they're sitting there. There's a guy fucking with the fucking, he's got the, the pick line. And he's just sitting out there in the lobby. They're all sitting in a lobby like this,
Mhm.
And I'm like, holy fuck. Bro, it looked like something you see in Benny Hill or something. I mean, you all these old fucking foreign people. Picture old foreign people.
Mhm.
Like that movie, like Feed the Jews. Haven't eaten in like 50 years,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
won't you feed the Jews? Like that. And you see the old people that live in the house, the old
How was the
ladies.
treatment? Was the treatment good? Did they treat you like with the? Okay.
Now, here's the thing. I
Mhm.
go, now I'm in a wheelchair. I'm in a
Okay.
fucking wheelchair, and the lady, the fucking. The nurses are like, well, what's wrong with you? They can't fucking, I just,
They
anybody who speak English.
speak English. Yeah.
Nobody speaks English. And they're all looking at me like, because they never seen anything like, they know like they get out and fucking shit, and I'm saying the most fucking lunacy shit because I want to get the fuck out of here. I say, where's the fucking doctor? This doctor comes out, his breath stinks, right?
Mhm.
And he was a young guy, like Indian dude, and he's like, oh, you're gonna have to. Oh yeah, we gotta check, make sure you don't have what do you call blood clot and blood clot and something else. I fucking can't remember the name. When you get it's like blood clot and then varicose veins with the clog with
Yeah. Yeah.
shit,
Yeah. Mhm.
whatever they call that shit, right? And aneurysm and all that shit. But it was something. There was another word. And he goes, we gotta check for all that with you. And I see, but how long is it gonna be? And he goes, well, you look at all them. He goes, you got to wait behind all of them. And I said, them? I said, do you see them? And he looked at me and he smiled and said, "Of course." I said, "I can't stay here with those fucking. Look at those people. I mean, they're not lesser than me, but I mean, like, I don't even know if they know what's wrong with them. They're all just sitting there, like, like almost like pilgrims and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, I told my girlfriend, "Get me out of here. I'm just gonna go home. We're gonna have to wait till it's flight home, and then go to the fucking thing at home, bro." I could not fucking walk. We're in the I'm with a crew of people too, and they're taking me in a fucking wheelchair to the fucking through all the fucking in the whatchamacallit, in the fucking airport and shit. And I'm just like saying the most fucked up shit to these people. It was like fucked up, because I just wanted to have fun. I have video. You got to see Joe. If you see me in this suit, in a fucking suit, bro, I look like my cousin Vinny when he wore that fucking suit he got from like saying a doorman suit and shit like that. I'm sitting
I
there
know
and I'm
what
like,
you probably went through on that plane.
Joe, I
I
could
heard the
tell you.
stories.
I got a fucking cold sore right here on my fucking lip. I'm fucked, man. I was so fucking
Did,
beaten up.
did Gina have at least a good time? Did she enjoy
Yes, she released me of my duties at about midnight,
it?
because I was over there and she goes to me, "Look, you look like shit." She goes, "You better go back to the hotel." I mean, because the thing went till 4 in the fucking morning.
Oh
It
yeah, I'm
started,
sure they were
it
drinking
started
and
like 1,
smoking.
2 in the afternoon, and it went to like 4 in the fucking morning. I'm like, you fucking Greek people are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they're all there, and I'm like,
Why didn't you get like
what
in a
the
like a hot sauna or like a hot tub? Maybe that would have
Joe,
soaked your mind.
I got in a hot tub. I couldn't
Okay.
get out. I couldn't get out because my legs were so far. I fell in the fucking hot tub. I was afraid I was drowning because it was rounded like this,
Yeah.
right? And I couldn't sit on the edge. And my head kept going underwater. And I'm like, "Lucia," you know what I mean? And she's pulling me up like this. I'm like, "Get me out of here. I'm going to drown." I was fucking stuck, dropping under the fucking water in the hot tub. And I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with this hot tub?" Now it's out in the fucking beautiful, it's all blue,
Hmm.
ocean's there. And I'm in a hot tub off this fucking, it was my niece's hotel room, right? And
Hmm.
I'm sitting on a balcony, it's all people and shit, and I'm fucking drowning in a hot tub, And I'm like, "What the fuck? This water smells like it's supposed to smell like chlorine, like a swimming pool. It smelled like a fucking like a sock and shit, and I'm fucking going. I kept sliding, Joe. I couldn't go because I can't walk. I can't stand up. I can't like fight, with my
Yeah.
legs. So I'm trying to sit, but it's rounded like this. It's
Hmm.
not like flat, like or with a ledge. It's just deep and rounded. So I kept sliding under. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Holy shit!" And I'm fucking pulling. And I kept telling Lucy, "Get me because I'm drowned in this shit." Jay, you couldn't fucking. You
They
had
say,
no
"Oh,
idea.
Opa, Opa, Opa," and break the dishes. Did they break the dishes at the
Oh
wedding?
wait, that's right. The fucking.
It
That's
was my
right.
ex-wife was Greek.
Yeah,
My
I
ex-wife was Greek.
forgot about it. Now, Joe, there's either the most ugliest people you've ever seen out there, or some of the hottest fucking chicks. It
Mhm.
goes both ways. Of course, the young girls are all hot, but it was insane, bro. I went to the fucking water, right? I had crutches because I felt bad because I'm the only fucking Momo over there. So I go to the water, right? And I'm with Lucia, and it fucking there's supposed to be no waves, but it was windy this one day, and of course the fucking water fucking hits the crutches, and I go and takes the crutches. I fell back like this, and I'm laying in the water, and I'm like, pull me before I get pulled under and shit, like
Yeah.
then going drowning, I felt like Ozzy Osbourne that time he was walking in a wave and a wave hit him and shit. The only
Mhm.
difference I couldn't stand up on my own. Now I'm fine now. I don't think I can lift my legs. They're really sore. I get compression sock on right now. I got the compression sock out. You can see it. That's a
Yeah,
compression.
I see it. You're, oh man, you're a
And I got
fucking mess.
the fucking I got the what do you call this shit? The bandage on here.
Bandage on your knee.
I don't know if you can see it. I can't lift my knee up that high.
Yeah, I got it.
You see it?
I sit down, relax before you kill yourself.
Anyway.
Wow, Greg, you went through a fucking war.
Oh, Joe, you have no idea. I'm like, God, are you joking me? Of all days, too, the worst day out there was the day of the wedding. That was the absolute fun. Joe, I could not walk. I walked like, they had to hold me every time I had to go. I was like, "Please, God, don't make me have to go to the bathroom," and I had to pee all the time,
All the
and
time.
because I'm taking energy shit and I'm dripping sweat. So I'm taking fucking. I'm not dripping sweat. The weather was drop dead gorgeous. It was hot, of course.
Yes, but you're taking all the
But
energy
I'm
drinks
taking
and you're
fucking so much other shit to fucking and the pain. I'm dripping sweat from the fucking pain, and everybody's like eating food, and oh my god, did you try the lamb? And I'm like, I don't want no fucking lamb. I can't eat it. I was more like Stephen Hawking's. I don't want no lamb. I can't eat lamb. You know, I was like really fucked, bro.
So you had the one dance with your daughter. That was the only dance.
She goes to me, your job has been complete. You're done. Because, my daughter's like fucking psycho. Fuck this up. You know what I mean? Like I pissed her off once because as I was getting up, Rob was helping me up, right? So he's helping me up on
You're
the
going down
stage.
on a dolly, right?
Yeah, well, the dolly I was praying to God. She was okay with it because she knew I couldn't walk. But now there's a stage, bro. This wedding, they will fireworks. This wedding, they spared no expenses, bro. The Greeks don't play.
No.
And they're up on a stage. So when we have to do it, it's not like a dance floor. We're outside. It's a fucking stage, and they're up on a stage. So they help me up on a stage, and they're helping me. I got Rob carrying me. I look like fucking, like I said, Stephen Hawking's. I'm up there like, and when I get up there, I turned to the people. I said, I have a really bad injury. I'm sorry. And my daughter's like, why'd you say that? You don't have to say anything. And I'm like, please, God, please just hold me up and let's get this over with. You know what I mean?
The flight was what, like 10 hours or altogether?
Oh, God, Joe, the flight. I have never, ever, 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 ever been so. The first flight out there, okay, my friend gave me a Xanax, so I never took that shit before. And I was like this. I guess it knocked the shit out of me. I don't like stuff that makes you chugad, but because I was so sore, one of the people with gave me the Xanax, right, a half, and I was like, but on the way back, there was no Xanax or nothing like that. So Joe, I have like the restless leg, you know what I mean? From
leg syndrome, yeah, when you shake all the time.
I can't sit there. I'm sitting like this, and like this, and like this. And I'm, and it's fucking. I constantly got to stand up. I'm driving everybody fucking crazy because I can't I cannot stay still, and I can't walk. So I got crutches. Where the fuck are my crutches? Fuck it. Let me go find them. Hold on. My crutches.
Greg's gonna go find his clutches. I'm gonna say hello to some people in there. John Salty, what's going on? John Mancini, Raw Dog. How you doing, Raw Dog? How you been, Holly? I saw Holly in there earlier. I saw Holly in there. What's going on, Holly?
Here you are. I feel like Tiny Tim.
Mike M, what's going on, Mike M? The dude, what's going on? We got Bush.
Right here.
There's your crutches.
My girlfriend puts an ace bandage on it because it was killing my armpit. You know what I mean? I bought these, and we had to buy these in Greece. These are Greek crutches.
Greek crutches.
Not that it matters, but they're all the same. But that's how bad these fucking things were. So bad, bro. I'm gonna put up some videos. I gotta get videos, bro.
The place is gorgeous. The place was gorgeous, right? But obviously,
that's why people go to the Greek island. It's a Greek island. It's not where the fucking sarcophagus and whatever all that other shit is there. The Pantheon or whatever they call that shit. This is where the fucking Greek islands are. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Remember that movie and all that bullshit? And dude, the fucking venue was so beautiful. You were like, if I die, here's where I want to die. But not yet, God. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking beautiful. Will I ever go back there? No, because it's too fucking far. I can't.
Yeah. I was hearing the stories. I heard that your gallbladder exploded on the plane. I was hearing all these. I was hearing all these things, and I'm like, "What the hell, Greg?"
It's my legs. I was in the hospital till this morning. Where's my last night? Was this last night? I was in the hospital till this morning. I can't tell where's the date on here. I can't even see the fucking dates. Where the fuck? I can't. I was in the hospital till this morning. I think this is last night. I don't know. I can't see, but whatever.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I never see the date. Whatever.
Raw Dog says, Joe, do you have clothes we can buy as a pot of boxing gear? I think my brother George does. Skip, what's going on, Skip? We're doing great.
What's going on, fellas? Yeah.
Greg's adventure. His daughter got married, and obviously he had some leg problems. So how do you feel today?
Like shit. Now I haven't touched the weight.
Okay.
I'm looking.
You have a pattern. You do certain things every day, so this is gonna bother.
You know me. I'm stuck in his fucking pattern. I got back. The first thing I did was eat a Quest cookie and drink one of them protein drink. The Equate, the blue ones. Really? I drink those fucking things all the time. Yeah, they're my routine. I was like, a Quest cookie, bro. You're out there. Everything out there is like fucking. It's like just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't get fucking nothing is normal. You know what I mean? Like, I get pretzels, little pretzels that my girlfriend bought. I had a couple, and they're like fucking. They're like there's pepper on them too. Like
Do they
salt.
drive on the other side of the road there? They drive on the other side?
No, no, no. You know what? No, that they don't do. But there's all those little half cars.
Yes, yes.
They have a lot of little cars there. Those little small ones. But you know, my ex-wife and fucking, they get the fucking like villa. You know, they rent the villa with the fucking. You go out there. There's all fucking like, I don't know what those fucking trees are. There's some fruit hanging from them. I think my girlfriend said that's their figs, but they're all over the fucking like. You know, it looks like something you see in a movie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The villa's like, come to the villa. You know what I mean? And of course, it's 20 steps up to get into the villa, and I can't walk. You know what I mean? It's just, it's the worst feeling because I'm jealous. I see fat slobs walking. You know, I am Mr. Bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I can't fucking walk. You know what I mean? I can't even fucking walk. You guys don't know what that's like, man. That's some bad shit, bro.
John Mancini said, yes, Dave was scaring them on after I was talking about you. He was saying, oh, I heard talk to Greg. Everyone was getting worried. You know, you weren't doing well.
Well, Dave, Dave helped me because we thought was that I tore my either ACL or like that.
Okay.
You know, in there. You know, and Dave thought I might have done that too, but I thought I don't know. The X-ray said that it's this fucking what I tell you, Baker's fucking cyst or something behind my knee.
I think it's more than that. I think it's something else.
Yeah, dude, there's way more. And they said also you have arthritis. I'm like, bro, listen. 1 minute it hurts on my shin. It's like it moves. Ha ha ha. I'm right here. I'm right here. The next minute it's on the calf. Then it's up here. It moves around like this. But that day of the wedding, it was total panic. Like I could not bend my legs at all. They were on fire. It was like I had cement thighs. Like you know what I'm saying? And my legs. You know what's fucking crazy? My legs are big and veiny, right? I have very vascular, you know, like veiny. And now they blew up from the airplane because you don't wear, you know, if you guys ever been up in, people don't wear compression socks. Some people, that airplane incubated. So my thighs were like this big. And they were like a fat lady's thighs because they're holding water. And they were all veiny. So look, picture a fat picture a fat bastard, right? Taking down his pants with these fucking big bags of fucking fluid and just all veins all over him. It was gross.
How was your wedding cake? How's the wedding cake?
I got to be honest, I took one little bite because I had no choice. I don't remember. Joe, I don't even remember. If you said to me, Gregg Valentino, how about this? I'm going to give you $1 million. God came down right now from heaven and said, Greg, really simple. One question. All you have to do is answer me this one question. You danced to an American song with your daughter. It was a song.
Okay.
What was that song? I'd be like, Swami River? I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck it was.
You don't remember what it's because you were in someone's
I don't
pain.
know. I was just up there and I'm sitting dripping sweat and I'm like, I'm dying. And she's like, has it been 30 seconds yet, you think? And I said, yes, it's been 30 seconds. She's like, okay. And then she brings me over and dances me over to Rob and gives me to Rob, and Rob's carrying me. And I'm like I said, I'm like Stephen Hawking sitting there, like, you know, the square root of the mass of, you know, and that's what I felt like. It was like I was so fucking shot, Joe. I was so shot. And here I am in paradise, and everybody else, my nieces are all in bikinis. You know, I got like 20 nieces, and some are hot. And they're all fucking jumping around in bikinis with their boyfriends, swimming. And Uncle Greg, come on in. And I'm like, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. You know, I go to the beach, like fucking, you know, and I go there with their crutches and this, and I also, you know, I'm on the ground like this, and a wave comes over and fucking, you know, my head goes underwater. I'm sitting like this, and there's a fucking million people, and they're all looking at you, okay? And I'm like, oh God, how fucking embarrassing is this? No, I'm fine. Yeah, it's just the crutches.
Mr. Bodybuilding, you know, you're Mr. Bodybuilding all over the world.
Dude, the fucking guy,
you can't even walk.
Dude, the guy took a fucking, listen to me. The guy took a picture of me, right? First of all, the owner of Ollie's, OLLI, it's probably going to be, you know what? It might be even on his Instagram. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. I believe it's called Ollie's. I stayed in a Steris motel. Ironically, I sold Steris steroids.
Okay, that's okay.
How ironic. Maybe that's God's payment for my shit in the 90s. So I stayed and I ate every day. Like, you know, I would eat like breakfast and shit. You know, the restaurant that's called Ollie's. Really cool. It's outdoor, right? It's on the ocean. There's the ocean, right? And the guy followed bodybuilding, saying he knew who I was, and he loved me, and he's always asking me about, do you ever know Victor Martinez? I'm like, do I know Victor Martinez? You know what I mean? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
So he loved Victor and shit, and he liked Lee. And at the end, like he actually took a picture of me to put on the fucking wall. And I'm like, dude, you don't want me out. I'm like a piece of shit. Dude, I'm like a deterrent. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a fly stripper. Anyway, so he goes to me. He makes me the last day. He makes me this giant fucking tomahawk steak. Lucia has a picture of it. I'm gonna show it to you. And they put these, like, they throw salt and shit, the chef and they got these like fucking, this, Joe, I swear to God, this is, you can't have worse luck than this, right? They have these giant crystals of salt. Like, they're like crystals. They're big, though. Like, you can see them. They're big. And he goes, come on. Everybody comes around a restaurant, the people in a restaurant, because they know me. I'm like making them all laugh all the time. And they're all, they're all over there. And the little girl's real fucking cute. The waitress, she's like 30 years old. How you do? I guess I could. I'm actually from, what the fuck was she from? Albania. I'm from Albania and all this other shit. I'm like, oh, you're hot. Anyway, so like I'm sitting with my girlfriend and they're watching me. They're fucking watching me, right? So I got this giant fucking tomahawk steak. They're watching me. The owner's like, no cost. No cost. I take the church on the whole table. So my girlfriend got free, my girlfriend ate what did she eat? The fucking, I called it pasta gaga, pasta shit. It's a pasta with the fucking Jesus. Anyway, whatever. It's the one with the bacon and fucking. Anyway, so I'm eating a tomahawk steak. So he goes to me, take it. Come on, dude, let everybody see. So I'm standing there and I cut the steak, and Joe, I put a piece of steak in my mouth, right, and I go to bite it, and that salt crystal sticking up goes right up in my cold sore. It stabbed me like this. Now, Joe, I'm like this. I'm trying to chew it and not let him know that and I'm like,
and they're all like, it's good. And you're probably,
they're like, you like it, huh? And I'm like, oh, great. Oh, and
for the future.
You like it not too salty, not too pepper. And I said, no, it's, and I'm like, inside I'm fucking dying, bro. I'm dying of fucking salt crystal. I told my girlfriend, can you fucking believe this? Every fucking thing I do, every fucking thing there, every fucking thing. The salt crystal goes like a fucking, like a knife in my open fucking, I have the cold sore right there, right there. I'm cold sore from that day, I didn't have it when I was doing a dance with my daughter, but that day wore me out so bad. I got a cold sore, So I got the fucking ice crystal goes like this, Joe. It took like a knife right in Joe. Joe, I couldn't even taste the steak. I was like this. Oh yeah, it's still, and I couldn't even. Joe, I was like this. It's like I didn't want to say the
and
fucking
you don't want to spit out or anything like. Oh
no, Joe. When he walked, I had sweat. My girlfriend knew exactly what happened. She said, let me guess. She said, one of them salt crystals hit your fucking car. I said, didn't just hit it. I said, it fucking stuck in there like a needle, like a piece of glass. The thing was like, there was like broken glass on top of the steak. And the fucking son of a bitch, that fucking thing went right through my cold sore.
Only you.
Joe, only me's right. Joe, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, yeah. And
Oh my God, Greg. What the fuck?
Unfucking believable.
Did you get a little spam in the can or whatever?
Oh, we had sex all the time, but that's what she's a horse, so we that's what we do. But no, I had sex. My dick worked, my fucking legs didn't. But dude, that hemp shit. My sister-in-law's like, listen, you gotta put the fucking what I tell you. She's like she talks like that, just like Vinny. My time clock's ticking here. What are you doing? Let's go. Did you use the hemp? Put the fucking hemp on your knee. You'll feel so much better. And I'm like, I put the fucking hemp on my knee, and I'm on fucking fire now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't keep telling me to put the fucking hemp on my knee. It was like it had like fucking chili shit in there or whatever it was. It was brown.
I feel so bad for you, Greg.
Joe, you couldn't. Joe, you could not have fucking pictured it any fucking worse. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? And then
I can't wait to see the pictures.
And my fucking Doozy Bot's girlfriend, they're taking me, and I'm in a wheelchair again, like Stephen Hawking's, like this, in the fucking France, where they're like psycho. right? And they're pushing me in a wheelchair. Not her, but they have the people from the. So which is good because it gets you right through customs and everything. And my girlfriend, when we get to customs, my niece goes to my girlfriend, just go. So my girlfriend walks through customs, all cops come around, the French cops, and I'm like, Lucia, and they grab her back, and because she thought, because I went through, but they pushed me through with the fucking thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like I went through with them, they're pushing me, but she thought she could just go through. And she's like, I didn't know. It was like, holy fuck, bro. We were we were just like fucking. It was brutal, bro.
I can't imagine because you don't like airports, you don't like flying, and
No,
for
no.
8, 9, 10 hours,
Dave
no
Palumbo knows.
legs, can't move. Oh my god.
Dave Palumbo knows. We go away and shit. We go away on the fucking trips with the bodybuilding and all this bullshit. I fucking hate it. I hate it. And now I'm on the ultimate. I'm overseas, Joe. I'm over fucking seas, man. You have no idea. I'm overseas, and I'm finally coming home now. And every minute was like an hour to me. Like, when are we home? We almost home. We almost. And I got a fucking cold sore, and I can't eat fucking food, and I'm fucking dying. I gotta piss every 5 fucking minutes. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to fall
What
asleep.
airport did you fly out of? LaGuardia?
JFK.
JFK, okay.
And then I went to Paris, France, and then from France I went to Crete. Some people go like to go to Athens. I didn't want to go into Athens. I just want to go right to the fucking island.
Island, yeah.
Rethmo, and part of Crete. So I was like, I mean, it's great. It's like fucking. It's like the most beautiful place. Visual. It's fucking beautiful, and the people were really nice. But I was like, oh my god, I gotta get you the videos though, Joe.
I can't wait.
You saw me being pushed on that fucking thing, and I was dying, dude. I was dying on it because if he ever tripped, now he was running.
Can you?
Rob was running. Rob saved my life. Rob, I love you, brother. He saved my life. But he was running full tilt, the football field. Like, let's say you start, we're at one goal line, you're at the other goal. That's actually more than a football field. It's probably a football field and a half. But he's running with me and my girlfriend running alongside to make sure I don't fucking fall off. And I'm holding on like this, you know what I mean? And I knew if he ever hit something, even he said, Greg, if I hit something, we're fucked. Because, I can't stand it. As it is, if I went off there and hit my leg.
And you only had one suit. So that would have ripped in half.
I totally would have shit my pants. That suit would have been fucking brown, bro.
Gina would have thrown you off that island.
It should have been. It would have been brown. You know what? Let me just check real fast, Joe, and see if there's a way I can grab if that video is on here in any fucking way, shape, or form. I know it's. Believe it or not, I don't want to tell people because then you get these fucking stalkers. I have to find one of my girlfriend's friends has. Fuck, I'll find Joe. Fuck, I don't know if I can do it this morning. I'm trying. Let me see really fast.
Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna read a couple of these comments. Say hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to find if I can find that.
Holly says, "Oh, he would have had been a good if his mother-in-law would have been there. She would have picked him up and carried him around like a baby." That's true. That is
my
true.
God, she could have threw me across the football field. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Here's where let me see. I might be able to see that video right now. Hold on. This is the girl who filmed it. I gotta see if this. See, I don't know if it's still on her shit. Oh fuck! I can't. I think she.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'll get that video. No, I can get it though. I can get the video. She had it the other day. She put it up and she said people going nuts. Dude, they fucking where are you? They live streamed it, fucking Joe. They live streamed it. And she said that when they saw me on that thing, because you gotta understand, I wasn't like whoopee, yeah. I was like,
you were over like
I was dying because he's going so fast. I'm shitting my pants too. He's sprinting like this with me on the fucking, and I can hear him huffing and puffing, and I'm like, oh no. And he's like, yeah, bro, my fat ass, if I trip, bro, we're fucked.
So heavy legs gonna be over now? What does this mean for you?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to revamp. First of all, Joe, I haven't trained the legs. Right now, I don't go this long without training my leg. I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
And my legs are my pride and joy. Everybody thinks, oh, arms. I don't know. No, fuck the arms. It's my legs.
Your legs.
And my back too. My back's still there, so I don't care about that. But the fucking legs, You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're gonna have to figure out something.
The doctor yesterday said you can go back to doing legs, do your normal thing, but first you're going to have to get this probably a cortisone. She said steroid shot. Now she means not the kind of steroids we like, but either I don't know if she meant prednisone or cortisone. But I have to go to an orthopedist first. You know,
Yeah.
we'll
Wow.
see what happens.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
can't. There's no way I can do legs with the pain I'm in right now. Holy
no,
shit! Fuck that.
no. But also, while you were gone, Tommy
Mhm.
John passed away. Pitcher for the Yankees.
Oh fuck! Really?
Tommy John passed away from hospice. Now, do you think he's a Hall of Famer? Because he has 288 wins.
I feel like he could be in the Hall of Fame. Why not?
288
He was
wins.
phenomenal with the Dodgers too,
You
Joe.
know, yeah. And don't forget, his name's gonna live forever because the Tommy John surgery.
Like Cy Young, right? People don't
You know,
realize all
his
those.
name's gonna live
You know,
forever.
I think
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
I think he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, he should be in a Hall of Fame. He was a great pitcher with the fucking Dodgers as well as the
Dodgers
Yankees.
and
He
the
was
Yankees.
he was an ace with the Yankees. He was fucking phenomenal, you know. And he hated George Steinbrenner, and then there was this story. I think his son crawled and fell out a fucking like 3 or 4 story window. Right, it was a little boy, and he survived. And George Steinbrenner paid all his doctor bills and everything. And then Tommy John. That's how it all started. You can Google that. Tommy John's son falls out of and George Steinbrenner. Look at there's a guy who
played 26 years. Played 26 years.
dude. You can't. Nobody plays that long now.
No,
buddy.
and he had was it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, he had like 3 or 4 20-game win seasons.
Nobody's going to do that today.
And he did well. He played well for the Yankees. 288 wins, close to 300. And
Dude, I loved him when he was a Yankee. I hated him when he was a Dodger because he beat the Yankees. I'm telling you, if you Google it, look, Tommy John's son, infant son, he was like 2 years old or younger, fell out of fucking a high-rise window, survived, and Tommy John hated Steinbrenner. They had like words and all kind of war, and Steinbrenner paid for all his hospital bills and everything. And
yeah,
Tommy John said, "You see it or no?"
Yeah, his son Travis John.
Yes, he fell out
of a window, and George Steinbrenner
There's
paid.
a guy there was a young Spanish kid who was a young kid, and he was painting graffiti on the side of Yankee Stadium
Heard this
back
story.
in like the late 70s or whatever, early 80s, early 70s. And Steinbrenner was, coming out, and he saw him, and he said, "Kid, you get over here now." And the cops were gonna, bring the kid in, and he said, "Bring him to me." And they brought him to Steinbrenner, and Steinbrenner said, "First of all, I want you to clean that wall off. Second of all, I'm going to give you a job. You want a job? You work for me." Still, that kid still works for.
Yeah, and he's got a big time job with the Yankees too. He's like
he's got a high end job. He's now in his like 60s, like myself.
Yes.
But at the time, he was like, I don't know, 15, 13, 14, 15 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Steinbrenner, see, everybody thinks that, there's a lot of stories with Trump like that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people you don't know that they don't go telling everybody, "Look, this is what I did." I just didn't want
and that's the thing was Steinbrenner said that Steinbrenner doesn't tell people what he's done, but he's helped over thousands of people. People just don't know.
Did you know that Joe Girardi too? The same thing when the Yankees won the World Series the last time when he beat Philly. On the way home, Joe Girardi on the Major Deegan's, there was a bad accident, and Joe Girardi's the one who stopped and pulled the people out of the car and helped them.
Yes, I remember that. That's correct.
Joe Girardi pulled the people out of the car, burning car, whatever it was. Joe Girardi was one of the first people on the scene and jumped out of his car and pulled them out of the car. Yep, it doesn't stay around for the fucking pictures so he can get like recognition. It's not like Cory Booker with fake stuff like, "I ran a burning building and saved people." No, you didn't. You're a fucking liar.
Anyway. 100%. Man, oh man, but I feel so bad for you, Greg. But at least your daughter had a great time at the wedding, right?
Yeah, I mean, my daughter had a great time. No more fucking. I told my daughter and everybody around me. I told all my nieces, because I'm like a father to some of my nieces. They didn't, my one niece didn't have a father and shit, so I raised her and everything. Just none of these fucking.
No more destination weddings.
Yeah, no more destination weddings, please. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's with an Italian guy from Italy and shit. He's very Italian and shit. And I told her, "Look,
I think I met him.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Mm-hmm.
Angelo, he's a good boy." But the thing is, I told her, "Please, I can't. No more destination weddings. I don't want to go. I hate going on planes as it is."
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy the Bull too. We were, we were going to go on a plane. If we would have went this year to Alabama, we were actually going to go on to Birmingham and then drive to fucking. Where's the other, wherever the fucking venue is there. We were going to go past it and then Jimmy and I were going to drive up because we hate planes. It's the layovers that kill you.
Wow. And you now you look like, are you walking like Jimmy the Bull now? A little bit like.
I'm walking worse than Jimmy the Bull. I can walk a little bit on my own, a little bit, yes. But it's still, I walk all fucking fucked up. I got all these things on me too. So, the compression shit. I got to get more, but it's coming back slowly. But if I could walk like this, what's that?
I think there's something else behind it too. I think there's more to it because I know someone. I feel like I know someone who had something similar happen to them, and they found out they had some sort of like something was wrong with their nerves.
Oh, Joe, I definitely have nerve damage in my knees and shit because I train hard. Do you understand? I don't just go there, like leg press like that. Like when I do it hard, and I do it to the point where I can't move anymore, and I really slam those joints. And like my mother-in-law said, it doesn't matter when you're an athlete. Look at poor Ronnie Coleman. You know what I mean? Like when you're an athlete, you hammer your fucking joints. Look at all pro football players, ex-pro football players now that walk with limps and shit like that. Some are in wheelchairs because you can't keep pounding your joint. It doesn't matter how strong you think you are because you're a bodybuilder. You can once lift weights. That actually is a bad thing. It takes toll on your joints and ligaments. Yes, it's good to exercise, get your heart going, but there's a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
John Salty says he thinks it might be your lower back affecting your legs.
There's a little bit of that. I know what John means. John, you're right because of the sciatica part. You know what I mean? Because I can feel that trigger that's here where the ass cheek. I asked the doctors. They don't give two fucks because they're emergency room doctors anyway. You know what I mean? So I have to go to specialists and everything. But my physical trainer, whatever is that
physical therapist.
Physical therapist. I don't know why I keep calling him trainer. So I don't use a trainer. My physical therapist, who's like a fucking genius, told me, no, it's not. He keeps saying to me, no, it's not. He's an expert. Fucking guy's really good. And he said, no, it's not sciatica. You wouldn't be able to do this. He makes me do something. I forgot what the hell it was. Put your hands behind your back, do it. He said, I'm telling you, it's arthritis. You got it bad. He said, you've destroyed the pounding over the years has destroyed your ligaments.
Arthritis. That's kind of tough. I don't know. Arthritis.
I'm 66 now, but I still don't think arthritis. You think like some old person that doesn't their hands are like this and shit with the giant knuckles, and because they don't use, because you don't, usually it's like fusing of the bones and shit because you don't use it. I figured I train high reps, which means I put a lot of blood in there. So my brain, the fucking bodybuilding bullshit, oh wow, I'm putting a lot of blood in there and keeping pumping, keeping the fucking area full of blood and making the keeping the blood vessels moving, because you watch that shit like the commercials where they have the little two pedals that go like this and some where you're working on and keeping the legs motion, keep the blood flow, and I'm like, I'm keeping blood flow, but meanwhile I'm killing my fucking ligaments and joints. Anybody say anything? Anybody say anything here that you want
to? Well, Holly says yes. That would be nice, John, if he could post pictures of the wedding. But due to the trolls, he probably won't do it because post his family and his daughter because of the trolls.
I don't want to show too much of the family shit because most of my family is, or they don't want to be involved in this anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I can show me, like stuff with me, and there's different little things I can show. There's already pictures that I could put up now, but I won't do that because my daughter would fucking hang me. You know what I mean? But the stuff with me and the crazy stuff I have.
Yeah, with you on the dolly going down there.
That's a different story.
Yeah. How do they feel about Americans over there in Greece? So the economy and Trump. How did you get any feeling?
It's funny you say that because we stayed in Rethmo, which is on the island of Crete, which is like an hour from the fucking hour and 15 minutes from the airport. So we had the guy who was driving us was he's like into economics and politics and shit. He's only 22 years old. He's a big guy too. You would think he looked like he was in his 30s. And he was telling me that for the most of the young people are, they're split between they either love Trump or they fucking are a lot of anti-Israel shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they hate the fucking Jews and all. And, they're saying all that kind of stuff. He said it's 50-50. And he said he likes Trump, and he likes, he believes, he's pro-Israel, he's not anti-Israel because, these people are all, like kill the Jews, you know what I mean? And he doesn't understand it. But he told me in their country, because we did see a lot of like I didn't see it because I was too busy fucking licking my wounds. But my girlfriend was telling me there was one part where there was a little graffiti, and she saw them like like free Palestine. You know what I mean? And then they
Really?
had the gay flag, and people were gay. You don't understand that if you went to Palestine, and you said, "Hey, here, free Palestine. Look, I'm wearing your scarf." You know what they do? They'd hang you with it. So it's like stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like go a black dude going to Ku Klux Klan rally. Go, I'm one of you. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, sure you are. Here, let's show you how much you are one of us. It's a stupid thing. But people in this country are fucking. Everybody wants free shit. Nobody wants to work for shit. Everybody looks at other people like who are rich and go, oh, look at him. He's got all that shit. Fucking, why I should be rich. I should have that. Well, why don't you do what he did? You know what I'm saying? And nobody starts out rich.
Yeah, crazy, man.
And they were for it. They pretty much they do like Americans though.
They do.
They're intrigued. Ah, America. Oh, where
Yeah.
from? And then when you tell them New York, they're really fucking.
Yeah,
Oh, New
especially
York.
you. They get a look
Oh,
at you.
yeah.
They're like, look at this American here.
Look at this fucking nut job. You know what I mean?
Look at this
And
thing, man.
I'm on the beach with this with fucking crutches, and I just go stick my little fucking fat foot in the water. Just, what I'm saying? I'm on my ass and shit, and I'm like, I'm drowning, in like this much water,
Well,
Oh
so
my God.
Rob had to take care of you, huh?
Oh my God! Let me tell you, it wasn't from Rob. Rob's my my ex-wife. That's her not new husband. I mean, they've been married like what 25, 30 years. I've been divorced that long.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh man. Well, Greg, great show. It's an hour. We're gonna wrap up here, man.
Oh.
Please feel better, my friend. Get better, feel healthy.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm pretty healthy. I'm healing, and
I heard some
hopefully this
stories. We got
fucking
a little bit
cold-
nervous. We got nervous.
Yeah, no, people were saying to me like, but the gallbladder grew up blue.
Yeah, it
That
grew
was something
back.
totally different. They thought I might have had a stone come back. They're still not sure yet. I have to go for all those tests. Oh,
And
please,
then
God, I
can't
can't
see. Then you
handle
can't see out of your eye a little bit, and you have a lot of stuff going on with you.
Well, that's true. I have to. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to go to the eye doctor next week.
Yeah. So, well,
because of the shit with the eye. But the thing was with the trip was the legs. The legs.
the legs. All right, Holly, John Mancini,
Thank
everyone,
you guys.
John Soldi, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Greg, I will talk to you in a little bit, my friend.
All you guys, I love all you guys. Thank you, and just take good care of yourselves. Don't think because you're a fucking bodybuilder and you're slamming weights that means that you're okay and you're going to be super healthy and shit. To ask Ronnie Coleman and a lot of other bodybuilders who today can't do the things they did. I'm fucking old, so
yeah, father time.
I gotta do the Marine Corps shit, overcome and adapt, and that's what you gotta do. But be smart.
All right.
Started from nothing, Jersey streets we owned it. Jay-Z pumping iron, body built.